Well, Shaheem, thank you very much for the opportunity to just say a few words about HR and the World Bank Group in the context of the World Bank Family Network. It's interesting when you look back over the last number of years, the work that the Family Network have done, particularly in country offices. As somebody who's come into the organisation, I was always wondering how we got things done, how people moved around, how we actually got our talent from A to B. And you realise that you have some hidden talent and the wiring doesn't happen by accident. So having the World Bank Family Network doing the work, not as a nice to have, but actually a really need to have, for us is hugely important as an organisation. Our clients expect us to have the best talent in the world. You can't deploy talent from one part of the world to the other, certainly from DC out, unless you know that the package is complete. And by I mean the package is the family. You know, at the end of the day, the 9 to 5 people come to work and they do a fantastic job. But if you're moving your family to new locations, your spouse may have to give up work, your kids going to new schools, meet new friends, all of that is stressful. And it can be either stressful or pleasurable. And at the end of the day, I think what we've seen from experiences and importantly, feedback from clients and from staff, what you see is the work that we've done, for example, in Kenya, in Beijing, clearly what we've seen is that the environment created by the family network in these areas is absolutely phenomenal. And it's not just the invitation or the cup of coffee to say hello, but it's actually the supporting network that we put together. If the World Bank Family Network in our country offices weren't doing this, we'd have to do it somewhere else. And don't forget, we're actually doing this for free. So anytime we see our family network, you know, just say thanks, because I personally am very, very happy and indeed exceptionally grateful for all the work that they're doing, both here in DC, but importantly, the real wisdom and indeed the volunteerism that they're bringing to all our country offices. And the last thing I would like to do this evening is just to introduce a new initiative by the World Bank Family Network, which is really a series of conversations we're having for staff and indeed for specialists. And the first one is to get your head around cultural shock, which Yvonne and the team have done. I really hope you find it interesting and useful, and be delighted to get your feedback as a result.